get ready.
Hey there friends, and welcome back to another What's Coming to Disney Plus video. If you're new to the channel, then hello and welcome. We make multiple Disney inspired videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the join button for more content and member rewards. Everything in this video does come from Disney sources and are correct at the time of recording, but Disney do make it known that these are subject to change, which means they may add items or even take some away. As always, I will leave the timestamps in the description so you can just jump to the day that you want. With all that out of the way, let's see what's out this month. First up, just a heads up that Disney Plus UK prices will be changing from the 1st of November. We have done a quick video on this before, so make sure to check that out. We'll link it in the description and at the end of the video. But if you buy an annual subscription before the 1st of November, then you'll get 12 months for just under £80, and the price change won't affect you until next year. Those who have annual subscriptions won't be affected by these changes until your renewal. So for example, my annual subscription will renew in March, so I will then be paying the new premium prices from March 2024. So if you have started your annual in say August, you won't have to pay the increase or decrease if you downgrade until August 2024. If this is confusing or you have any questions, pop a comment down and we shall do our best to answer them. But anyways, let's have a look at what is out this month. Firstly, on Wednesday the 1st of November is the Prank Panel. Everyday people pitch pranks targeting family members, friends and co-workers to a panel of the world's greatest pranksters. Johnny Knoxville, Eric Andre and Gabori Sabid form the all-star panel of prankexperts, taking viewers behind the scenes as they help to plot and plan elaborate and diabolical schemes. The panelists serve as mentors and saboteurs, while celebrity guests sometimes joining the fun. Then on Friday the 3rd of November, we've got The Quiz Lady, a brilliant but tightly wound game show obsessed young woman, Anne, and her estranged train wreck of a sister Jenny must work together to help overcome their mother's gambling debts. When Anne's beloved dog is kidnapped, they set out on a wild cross-country trek to get the cash the only way they know how, by turning Anne into a bona fide game show champion. Bit of an out there movie, but might be worth a watch. But continuing on with Wednesday the 8th of November, the day after my birthday. Anyways, Christmas is starting now. Yes, we've got season 2 starting of The Santa Clauses. In the second season, the Calvin family is back in the North Pole as Scott Calvin continues his role as Santa Claus after retirement plans were thwarted when failing to find a worthy successor in season 1. Now that Scott and his family have successfully saved Christmas, Scott turns his focus towards training his son Cal to eventually take over the family business as Santa Claus. However, a bit of North Pole magic brings an unexpected challenge to Scott's plan. Bit of a change of moods then with Culprits. Culprits kicks off where most crime stories end, after a high-stakes heist when the crew of elite criminals have gone their separate ways and have tried to leave their old lives behind. Past and present collide when a ruthless assassin starts targeting them one by one. Why are they being stalked? Who is behind the mayhem? And will they be able to find one another in time to protect themselves and the people they love? Then finally we have documentary of World War II Secrets from Above, flying above the infamous battle sites of D-Day and Dunkirk, soaring over hidden Nazi bunkers, and gliding across lost battleships and sunken shipwrecks, exposing secrets of World War II in a brand new way. Then on Friday the 10th of November, we have Jingle All the Way 2. Larry wants to gift his daughter Noelle a doll that she so dearly desires. He races against Noel's stepfather to get the doll in order to come out as the better father. To be honest, sequels like this are never as good as the originals, but I'll give it a shot. Going on to Tuesday the 14th of November, and as well as it being Johnny VR's birthday, happy birthday Johnny, we've also got A Murder at the End of the World starting on Disney+. A Murder at the End of the World is a mystery series with a new kind of detective at the helm, a Gen Z amateur sleuth and tech-savvy hacker named Darby Hart. Darby and 8 other guests are invited by a reclusive billionaire to participate in a retreat at a remote, dazzling location. When one of the guests is found dead, Darby must use all of her skills to prove it was a murder against the tide of competing interests and before the killer takes another life. First 2 episodes will be released on the 14th. Zooming on to Wednesday the 15th of November, we have a brand new series called Brawn, the Impossible Formula 1 Story. This synopsis is pretty long, so stick with me here, guys. This unscripted documentary series hosted by Keanu Reeves tells the remarkable story of how Ross Brawn, in 2009, competing in the most expensive and technologically advanced racing series on Earth, made the impossible happen. His understaffed, underfinanced, and independent team won the World Championship, taking on the biggest titans of their industry, all after purchasing the team for just £1. Go behind the scenes with this Formula 1 fairy tale with the people who were there, on the track, in the garage, and the boardroom, giving their own recounts of this miraculous year. With access to the Formula 1 archives, much of it previously unseen, this series brings you along for the ride to victory, led by British Formula 1 driver Jenson Button and Ross Brawn. But that's not all. For the little ones, we have Minnie's Bowtoons Camp Minnie. Minnie and Daisy have adventures in the great outdoors as they open Camp Minnie, with Clarabelle as the activities director and Cuckoo Loca there to lend a wing. Hijinks abound. We're just over halfway through what's coming out this month, but just wanted to remind you that we do Disney Plus videos every Thursday, as well as different Disney-inspired videos on Saturday, which include podcasts, movie facts, news, and Disney park tips. We also vlog our Disney adventures, giving you lots of advice along the way. So make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. You can also support us by joining our membership, where you will get some additional content, badges, and special emotes, or you can support us by donating through the Super Thanks button. We greatly appreciate any and all support from you, but let's get back to what's out this month. And on Friday the 17th of November, Christmas is definitely on the forefront of this month's listings, as we have Dashing Through the Snow. This new original film tells the story of a divorced social worker for the Atlanta Police Department who despises Christmas due to a painful childhood memory. When sent on a call while spending Christmas Eve with his daughter, he inadvertently evokes the wrath of a local politician, but meets a man who helps him understand the joy and magic of Christmas. Little break from Christmas now on Wednesday the 22nd of November. Firstly, we have Love in Fairhope. 5 generations of women navigate life and love in the small town of Fairhope, Alabama. In a community where everyone knows everyone else, no one knows where romantic dreams, passions, and inspiration will lead. Then we've got season 10 of Cars SOS, and if you don't know about this by now, the hosts, along with a special car restoration team, refurbish classic 4x4s of several clients spread across the UK and Europe. But then on Friday the 24th of November is something that has surprised me. Deck the Halls. Steve and his new neighbor Buddy try to outdo each other in decorating their houses for Christmas. However, Buddy's extravagantly decorated house overshadows Steve's, causing a conflict. Now, I do really enjoy this movie, and it used to be on Netflix, so it's interesting we're getting it on Disney+. A different day for Disney Plus with Sunday the 26th of November, and we have Faraway Downs. Faraway Downs tells the story of an English aristocrat, Lady Sarah Ashley, who inherits a large cattle ranch in Australia after her husband dies. When Australian cattle barons plot to take her land, she joins forces with a cattle drover to protect her ranch. The story is explored through the eyes of young Nuala, a biracial Indigenous Australian child caught up in the government's draconic racial policy, now referred to as the Stolen Generations. The trio experience 4 life-altering years, a love affair between Sarah and the drover, and the unavoidable impact of World War II. Then finally, on Wednesday the 29th of November, we have 3 different items. Firstly is The Artful Dodger, an irreverent follow-up to Dickens's Oliver Twist, exploring the adult double life of Charles Dickens's famous Prince of Thieves. Set in 1850s Australia, in the lively colony of Port Victory, we meet Jack Dawkins, the artful dodger, who's transferred his fast fingers as pickpocket to the nimble, skilled fingers of a surgeon. Dodger's past returns to haunt him with the arrival of Fagin, luring him back into the world of crime. But we've also got Season 3 of Reservation Dogs, continuing the exploits of 4 indigenous teenagers in rural Oklahoma who steal, rob, and save in order to get to the exotic, mysterious, and faraway land of California. And finally, not so Christmassy, we have Season 3 of American Horror Stories. That's it for everything announced to be coming this month. What are you excited about seeing most? Don't forget to click that subscribe button and consider joining our membership to help support us, or click that super thanks button. We would greatly appreciate it. But until next time.